Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning, August 14th. My days are all messed up. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I have done a video, and I do have other shirts besides the one that I am wearing. I know it seems like the last 3 videos I've had that on, but anyway, I got sick like a week and a half ago with a sore throat and sinus, as you can tell. So I don't know. Let's hope it's an upgrade of some sort. I missed a couple of days of work, but I needed like a physical and a mental break with everything that's been going on the last few months. So let's catch you up on, if I don't spit all over the place. So since we are in Mercury Retrograde, I guess my question to you is, are you guys feeling the extra, I feel like they're negative feelings. And when I say negative, it's the stuff that we don't want to be in, the anger, the aggravation, the irritation, the depression, the sadness, the low vibe stuff. I don't want to be in that stuff. Fortunately, I can relatively pull myself out pretty quick. So Sunday morning, when I say I got up and I was in a mood, I mean I was in a shitty mood. And I could name every feeling and emotion that I was having. I was irritated and angry and pissed off and just like, I feel like I could just bite nails. And I'm like, where is this coming from? Because I had a good day on Saturday. I'm like, nothing happened in that 24-hour period of time that put me in such a horrible mood on Sunday morning. And I just was like in that for 2 or 3 hours. And a lot of times if I go take a shower, I can move that energy around and out, or I can like get in my head what's causing it. And once I can figure out what is causing it, I can name it, and then I can move it out. So what I'm saying here is I've been clearing a lot of energy out for myself and hopefully the collective. This was the energy that was in on Sunday morning once I was able to put a name and a vision to it. It was like when I was in the shower, I saw like that racehorse that's in the gate at the Kentucky Derby. You know, they've been out wandering around for a while, and it's right before the race. And they are in that gate. They can't go left, they can't go right, they can't go forward. And it's that agitation and that irritation and angry that you've been shoved into that little spot and you can't get out. And you're waiting for the gun to go off so you can move forward on the race. Once I was able to do that, I know that's coming from getting this house closed and everything, but I also feel like there's probably other people feeling that with everything that's going on in the political world. So let's just say I was able to name it. Hopefully I cleared it for someone other than just me. And then yesterday afternoon, there was another icky feeling that came in, and some anxiety, so this is kind of funny, I think. When I am at work and I feel one of these negative energies, and I know they say there's no such thing as a negative energy. Well, I don't necessarily believe that, because if I don't want to stay in it for long, it's not one that makes me feel good. I want out of it as fast as possible. That is a negative. The same thing as if you were in a conversation with somebody, that can be a negative conversation. You remove yourself as soon as possible, or any other kind of situation you're in. So whoever decided that feelings aren't good or bad, or emotions aren't good or bad, I'm like, I don't buy that shit. So anyway, yesterday afternoon, I could feel like anxiety coming up on me, and I was just like, in the office, when I am feeling in that whatever coming in, there's a room next to my phone. I can still hear the phone. I can still hear when people come in. But I will go in that room and I will walk around the closing table and just walk. There's no windows in there, so I can do it and nobody sees me. But when I move, I have the ability to like move the energy around. I can move it around in my head. I can put the names to it. It's like a form of meditation, I guess. I can't meditate at work. I can't go in a room and close the door and close my eyes and do it that way. So when I am out and about during the day in a, working or whatever, I have to come up with a different way to move that energy out. And that's how I do it, is I walk around the table, and I think, and I put the words to what I am feeling. And yesterday afternoon, it was a lower vibration, some anxiety and anxiety about like being in a big hurry. And I feel like this will apply to a lot of people out there because I can name it now. So for me, it was like, I'm in a big hurry to get this house closed because I am worried that if it falls through, then my ego's screaming at me like going, people are going to laugh at you, and they're going to make fun of you, and you're going to be sorry that you did this. And there's like, everything happens up in my head. Let me tell you what, when air signs are really good at making mountains out of a molehill, trust me. So I realized that one of the reasons I'm so anxious to get it closed is because I'm worried that all the people's life that I disrupted to make this house get sold, I'm worried that they're gonna be like sitting there going, yay, she fucked up, whatever. This applies to a lot of the collective that watches me when it comes to the political climate out there. This is just a feeling. You tell me if I'm wrong or right. You have taken a stance. You stand on this side. This is your politician. This is your conspiracy theory, whatever you want to call it. You stand by that. You have made a decision. This is yours and you own it. Because it's not coming through just yet, you're sitting there with that thought of like, fuck man, if this doesn't go through, people are going to laugh at me, like I was feeling yesterday. I think that's where a lot of the anxiety for people come at right now, is it's because you have taken a stance, and you've made it clear where you stand. And because that particular storyline has not come through yet, you're sitting here like going, oh my God, I can't stand this anymore, because people are like going, she doesn't know what she's talking about. And your ego chatter is about to get you. Think about that. That has to resonate with a lot of people. I only put that connection in today. I don't necessarily care as much about my political stance, because that part doesn't necessarily bother me, because I know the ending, how that's going to end, just like I know the ending of the house sale. But somewhere along the line, that ego chatter is coming in and going, they're going to laugh at you, they're going to make fun of you, they're going to stab you in the back again, So your ego's the one that's causing you a lot of that anxiety right now. So name it and move it out. Let's see, what else has happened? I had customers in, I think it was Monday morning, with one of my agents that I've met. I've talked about her. I did past life readings for her and her sister. We've gone to lunch. She's part of the tribe. And she had buyers in the other day, and they, they hand me their driver's license, so I know where they'd come from, and they had come from Texas and buying a fairly big house. So I'm thinking they've moved here for a job change. And I was being nosy, because I was trying to figure out what he does for work. And so I was like, so what brings you to Indiana? Thinking I'm going to hear what they do for work, what work brought them to Indiana. The wife says it's a red state. I don't think in politics in red and blue. And I had to stop and think, and I'm like going, are we red? Are we blue? Or whatever. And the agent pops in, and so we stood at my desk for a good, I swear to God, 45 minutes talking about, she used to be a Democrat, and she believed all the shit that was being shoved in her face. And then her kids started going to school, and the boys started coming in to the bathroom and the this and the that. And I think the stuff that was going on at the schools with her kids were the things that really tripped them up, because I guess they had moved to Texas thinking out of Washington State. They've been to a lot of places. His job started in Washington State, I think, and that drove them out of there. So they moved to Texas, thinking they were going to be okay in Texas. And I can't remember what all. I mean, we covered a lot of stuff in 45 minutes, but things got bad in Texas. Oh, I think maybe it was the border stuff. Maybe it was had a lot to do with that. Whatever the case was, the husband says, honey, you just tell me when it's time to move. And she's like, okay, it's time to move. We got to get out of this. We got to get out of this state. And they picked Indiana because, you know, core values, middle of the road, not super woke, apparently. So anyway, on Monday, they bought a house in Indiana. And hopefully Indiana turns out to be a place that they can stay at for a while. But it was just really interesting that, like, people, I know there are people doing that are moving out of one state into another because it feels safe for them, or they need the safety, or the state that they're living in currently is a shit show and they need to someplace that's not so bad. So that happened on Monday. Let's see what else happened. There's other stuff that's happened. I sold the house again. I think the last time we talked, I had sold the house. We had the inspection last Tuesday. There's been other up and down stuff that has happened. You know, probably some my fault, some other people's fault. It's just been a lot to deal with in a Mercury retrograde, and try not to lose your damn mind at the same time. So I feel like my guides are bringing up all the crap that I have just buried deep down for years, and they're going, yeah, we're going to get this out. This is a good time to get this out. So I feel like I'm having extra stuff coming at me. I don't know if everybody is having extra stuff like that coming at them. Monday, we found out we have another big air conditioner at work that is out, that, you know, and it's got to be replaced on the roof as well as in the ceiling. This is all in my lobby. This air conditioner that needs to be replaced is in my lobby, and I lost some sleep on Monday night because I'm like, oh my God, I watched him do the other one, and it was heavy, and there were like 6 guys trying to lift this inside unit up through the ceiling, and they had a crane there to put the outside unit on the roof. It's a 2-story roof. I'm like, so it's closer to me now. It's literally going to be feet from me. I won't be able to hide from that, and I won't be able to really have people in the lobby for closings because they'll be making so much noise. So we're probably going to have to shift people out that day. So it's just like, oh my God. Anyway, I think that's it for now. I need to get to work, but I'm hoping you guys are doing well. Let me know. Let me know how Mercury retrograde is treating you. Is there stuff going on, or have you smoothed or sailed through it smoothly? Sometimes Mercury retrograde doesn't affect me a whole lot. Oh, and then my computer went bazonkers on Monday, and just I had to call analytics on that, and I'm just like, oh my God. Monday was not a good day. There was a lot of shit coming at me on Monday. So the fact that I woke up this morning, and I mean, when I say it feels like an energetic cord got cut, I came home Monday and saged myself and my apartment, because when I say I felt like there was some negative energies either attached to me or after me or something, I'm like, I'm saging. I don't do that very often. I don't feel the need to do that very often, but I did on Monday. So I woke up this morning. I slept good last night. I've been up since 3:45, but I probably went to bed at 8 o'clock and slept very well. So I got up and I was like, something has shifted. I mean, I just feel lighter. Physically, I feel lighter. Mentally, I feel lighter. So I'm hoping that you guys feel that energetic lift of whatever it is. Maybe there's some conjunction or something going on that's helping lighten the load. Let's pray. Anyway, okay, I will talk to you guys later. That's a little bit of an update, as much as you're going to get for now. I'll catch up with you later. Have a good rest of the week. Bye.